How's it going, guys? Long time no see. So today we're going to be reviewing this Suds Lab Complete Cleaning Combo C2. So as you can see, it's a 4-in-1 combo. It comes with this wash, 2 interior cleaners, 1 wheel cleaner, and that's it for that specific combination. I wanted to get a sealer, so I did purchase this additionally, which is a ceramic spray sealer. These products also show you how long they're supposed to last. So let's start out with the price. This kit by itself is $40 from my local chain store, and this additional spray was $13, so we're around $55 including tax. For this specific detail, we're not going to be using any special, pressure washer or any foam cannons, things like that. We're just going to do it as, garden hose products and, standard microfiber mitt with a bucket and grit guard. I'm not a, professional detailer, just like detailing on the side, just for fun, basically. But this is a vehicle we're going to be detailing. It's not going to be super dirty. However, it was just taken on a road trip, so we have quite a bit of wheel dust, brake dust, got some bugs in the front, things like that. Excuse the grill, that's from something different. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it is dirty. You can see things like this and the windows themselves. So let's start out with kind of going through the products. All right, so here's a little before of how much product we'll probably be using on the vehicle, or we can see how much we're going to be using. So here's the wheel cleaner, ceramic seal, protective wash, first and second of the interior washes. Some of these can be diluted in water, depending on how much grime. However, I'll kind of explain what I'm going to be diluting or not diluting at all. So we'll start with this ceramic wash. It is calling for 3 to 5 ounces to 5 gallons of water. So let's start with that. Fill up our bucket with some water and then hose down the car. All right, so I don't really have anything to measure it out, but an ounce is just about more or less a good drop. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4 for good measure. So it doesn't look too suddy. Let's add some water, see if it gets, okay, there we go. Nice. All right, so that's what that's gonna be. Now let's rinse down the car. And again, we're just gonna be using a regular garden hose, nothing special. Start with the rims. So let's start with kind of just soaking the car in the front, just because there's a lot of bugs. This product doesn't really say anything about being able to remove bugs well, so kind of putting it through its paces to see how effective it may be. But so far, just with some light, working it lightly in, looks to be working somewhat okay. It's not really soapy though, that's the only thing that stands out to me. Again, I am not a professional detailer, so please do not feel like you have to critique everything I do. I already know I'm doing the best I can. Just showing you about these products, not necessarily my detailing style. So I hope that helps someone out there. Seems to be the water pretty well, I will terms of the bugs, a lot of these are rock chips, so bug wise not too bad. I mean, you still see some here and there, but they've been on there kind of baking, so not too bad so far. You can kind of see how soapy it is, more or less. Not crazy, but doing the job so far. All right, here we have a pretty dirty part of the car. It's behind the license plate. Just gonna lightly go over it. Take out some of that dirt. Let it go a little firmer. Okay, so that's how it does in terms of that. You have to put quite a bit of pressure, I will say, to get some of this dirt off. But there's a decent example of how it would work. All right, so the actual wash of the body is pretty much done. This is how much we are left with. I believe it started like around here, so it's about that much. Am I happy with the product? It's okay. I mean, it gets the job done. I would say this vehicle has about medium amount of dirt and dust on it, some bugs, things like that. So it's okay. It's not super suddy, super soapy, and that kind of goes to show, like right here, I used about, as you saw, about 4 good amounts, drops of the product. And here is the finish after washing everything thoroughly. So next product we are going to use is the zero acid wheel cleaner. This one can be diluted 4-to-1 depending on the amount of grime. Here is the amount that we have on this wheel. Good amount. I am not going to be diluting this. I'm just going to see how it works. No scrubbing, just to see it. So I'm going to spray. Don't apply this on hot rims. It does warn, or uncoated aluminum or anodized wheels. So don't let it dry on the wheel surface, it's saying. So let's spray a little bit on the spray setting. Okay, so it comes out pretty black. This can be for a few reasons. This can be because of how it's made. It can give the effect that it's like working on your wheels, but in reality that's just the color of the actual product, so it's like that brownish color. So we're gonna spray a little bit more, let it sit for 30 to 60 seconds, and then we will hit it with some water. And while we're waiting, we'll kind of just go through what it does. It is acid free, minimal scrubbing required, apparently safer than acid-based car cleaners. If you don't know what acid-based cleaners are, is if there's really heavy amount of grime on your wheels, sometimes acid is better to use. But for this one, apparently it works maybe just as good, if not better. Removes brake dust and road grime on contact. All right, so it's been about 30 to 60 seconds. Let's wash it off. All right, and this is what you are left with. I gotta say, it did work pretty good. Again, there wasn't like a huge amount of dirt and grime, but there are some spots that weren't really affected. I would say these are a little more embedded grime, but overall not too bad. Let's do a little test right here. This wheel has never been cleaned on the inside, so this is super caked up, as you can see. So let's do a little test. I'm gonna spray some in there and then rinse it after 30 seconds. All right, it's been about 30 seconds. You can see where I sprayed. Here's the before. There is the after. Not too bad. I would say the inside of the barrel, if I was to take this wheel off, would need some scrubbing, but I feel like it would do a pretty decent job. Overall, I'm more or less pretty happy with this product specifically. So I'm gonna go around and do all 4 of the rims, no scrubbing at all, and then see how much product we use at the end. Okay, this is about how much cleaner I've used on all 4 tires. I did about 5 sprays on each rim. This product works really well. I really like it. I will probably buy it again, but I'd like to do a little more deeper review on this one specifically, especially on different types of wheels. So we have regular aluminum wheels, and then on my Corolla I have these white wheels from Kanze. I'm not supposed to use anything other than just mild soap, but I'm willing to kind of test it on this wheel. And then we have other types of wheels, like these steel wheels on my daily driver. I'm not supposed to use it on hubcaps, I don't believe, but yeah, I'm willing to try on different types of wheels for a video. Let me know if you guys are interested. All right, next step is just going to be drying the car. I'm not going to be drying it with a towel. I pretty much always use a leaf blower, and I'll show you why. I showed this in the other video. Might be a little loud, so turn down your volume. One thing I will note though, this is supposed to be a ceramic cleaner, so I would hope that the water beads down a little better, especially after I'm drying. Leaf blower, it does an okay job, but this vehicle is a daily driver as well, and it's not necessarily ceramic coated all the time. I would say this is the first time. So our next is this ceramic spray sealant. Again, this is not included with the whole kit. This is what's included, just as a quick reminder. So this apparently can last for months. So I have high hopes for this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it on a cool to the touch vehicle. You'd never want to spray stuff like this or any type of waxes, as far as I know, on a hot surface. So let your vehicle cool down. This is what we're working with. We'll do a little before and after. Not sure if you can catch the water stains so far. And then I'm gonna pour a little water, see how hydrophobic it is. I'm gonna go in with a clean microfiber towel. Kind of just go in one motion across the entire door. Now we're gonna switch to a dry, gonna buff it off. Here is the gloss finish. Looks pretty good. Here's the other door. You can kind of see the difference when you move to the door, the next door. Okay, let's pour a little water. It's all right. Perhaps I didn't spray enough, but I sprayed a liberal amount. Not as hydrophobic as I thought it would be, but that's just how it's performing. So first time it's being sprayed. Perhaps after many times using this over and over and over, it'll build up a little coat to be more hydrophobic, but as of right now, the first time, not 100% impressive. But I mean, it makes the finish look pretty good if you're not talking about how much the water just drips off. So there's that. After wiping off again, this is what you get. Here's the unfinished. Here's the finish. So before and after is not bad, I will say. Is it a crazy difference? Not really, but did it work? Yes. Does the water run off easy? Not really. That's my analysis on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the whole car in the same type of spray, and we'll see how much we use after. One thing I will note is that it comes out pretty quick, so be careful when you're spraying. This is just a light tap. So, something to notice. I am kind of curious to see how it works on plastic. It's not really meant for plastic, but let's see. This is what the plastic looks like before. Okay, let's let it dry. And it's about the same. So yeah, that was a fun experiment. Let's try it on glass. Not too bad. It does not remove water spots, however, did an okay job. Not really meant for glass either, but no, something to try too. This is how much product for the ceramic seal that I used. I sprayed pretty liberally across the entire body of the car. Does it work good? It does the job. I think it looks pretty good. Would I pay $13 for this again? Still debatable. I think I need to try it on a few more cars, see it work a few more times to make a 100% guarantee, but it is watery. So typically I like to associate thicker liquids to a more thicker coat on the vehicle when I'm detailing, especially my own personal car. But yeah, it's a thin, watery liquid that I don't think you should expect too much out of it, but it works okay. Will it last months and months and months? I'm not sure. I wouldn't be super confident in that, but again, it's okay. Not terribly disappointed, not extremely satisfied, but more neutral towards it. It's a good product, I would say. And while we are here, so this cleaner, so after the wheels dried, this is the product, the final product. I'll probably have to take back what I said in terms of I really love this product, but it did an okay job. It's really difficult, I will say, to have a product that only needs to be rinsed, sprayed and rinsed off without any type of scrubbing. As you can see, with a little bit of scrubbing, this would have done a whole lot better. So I have just used the microfiber towel. You can see the difference pretty clearly. So yeah, I think I have to do more of a review on this one, but again, let me know if you guys would actually even want that review, because I won't do it if you guys don't really care about it. So yeah, leave a comment. Moving on into the interior cleaning products, we have this N2 interior cleaner. So this is to clean your interior, and apparently this one is to maintain the cleaning of the interior. So they both do, I would say, the same thing, but this one is safe on leather, vinyl, plastics. This one is good on leather, vinyl, plastic, carpet, and fabric. They do give the warnings in the back. This one is not meant for fabrics, upholstery, glass, tire, tread, or seats. And the interesting about this one is that you can dilute this one. So 10-to-1. Again, I'm not going to dilute it. This is what the interior is looking like. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing either. So we're going to start with this product, the N2 cleaner. So So let's spray a little bit, see how it sprays out. Okay, it sprays pretty well. It's pretty soapy, I would say. Gonna have a clean microfiber towel. Just wipe it down. Doesn't smell too bad. It just smells like a cleaner. But let's see. Let's do a side by side. So let's choose this area right here. Okay. Looks all right. It's still pretty wet. Let's buff it off. So it does an okay job. Here is the other parts that I have just cleaned. So, I mean, I would say it works. I'm gonna keep using it on the interior. And it can't fix scratches, so don't expect the scratches to go away. Now this is before we spray with the N2 cleaner. Here's D3. And here is N2. And here is how much of the cleaners I use, just times it by 2. And yeah, these are all the cleaners I use. So consensus, the ceramic wash was okay. Did the job, but not really impressed, to be honest. This acid cleaner, I think I need to do a little bit more in-depth review on this one just by itself to kind of see where it does not work. Overall, it didn't work too well for the aluminum wheels. This is how they look after I used a microfiber to kind of clean them up. And as you can see in here, they use a microfiber, maybe just to dry, maybe to clean. I'm not sure in terms of marketing where they were going with that. This interior cleaner is all right. It does the job, smells okay. This one I really enjoy, this D3 interior cleaner. I think this is my favorite product out of this whole lineup that I will probably be purchasing more of. And as you can see, it is really thick. It's the only liquid that is actually thick in this entire lineup. All of these are liquidy, but this one is almost milky. And the ceramic spray is not as hydrophobic that I believe it suggests it does. But overall, do I think all of this is worth $55? I think you get a decent amount of cleaning power with all of these products, but I wouldn't want to pay $55 again to refill all of this. It's nice that it comes in these types of bottles. These are refillable. You can dilute this product, and you can also dilute this product, surprisingly, even though it's already watery. The ceramic spray you cannot. This interior cleaner you cannot. And this one, obviously, you need water for it anyway, so I would rate it a 5 out of 10. Perhaps I just didn't use it how I'm supposed to, but I tried to follow all the instructions as best I could, and I tried to show you guys different viewpoints of each. I can review certain ones again if you'd like, more in depth, but if not, this is again the Suds Lab complete cleaning combo. This is what it came with. This was not included, so this was additional 40 plus 13, about 55 total. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you want to see other products being reviewed. I actually like doing this. This is unbiased. I used my own money to purchase these products. They're not sent to me, so it's completely honest. If you have other opinions about these or extra tips for me that I can use in the future, let me know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Hope I didn't offend anyone. And you guys take care. All right, see ya. Bye.